All right. So is it good to have organization schema site-wide or just the homepage? If you read the best practices, it should be on the homepage or the about page. I always just put it on the homepage just to be clear,
Yep.
organization schema. But it says the homepage or the about page or the contact page, something like that. But it's technically not supposed to be site-wide. And for many years, or several years, I did it that way. But what happens if you put it site wide, then if you're trying to mark up other pieces of content, like an article markup, for example, for a blog post or something like that, then if you have two different types of schema on that page that aren't connected properly, then it ends up ambiguating the main entity of the page. So that's why it's not wise to put organization schema site wide if you plan on doing any sort of other markup on the site. So the short answer, just put it on the homepage. If it's for a local project and you have separate locations, then you can put location schema, local business schema on each one of the location pages. If you understand how to connect schema or connected data items or connected schema, nested schema, there's several different versions, and you can just Google search some of that and you'll find help files on what that means. If you understand how to do that, then that's how you can have organization schema on the homepage. And then when you connect local business schema to like location pages or article schema for a blog post, for example, or something like that, then it will actually end up pulling or calling the organization schema into that markup for those interior pages or inner pages. But you have to understand how to connect those. And personally, I don't know how to do it like manually. I've used an app called schemaapp.com. It's pricey, but if you only got it for one site, it's like $30 a month, so it's not that bad. If you got to use it for multiple sites, then it can get pricey. But I like that app because it will automatically create all the nested schema types for each different page. It connects them the way that it's supposed to without me having to learn how to do all that shit. Because it can get really, really complicated if you don't know. And if you make a mistake with any of the coding out the schema, then it will invalidate it, which makes it basically useless. So, check that out, but I would recommend that you just put it on the homepage for organization schema. Anybody else?
Yeah, in the Heavy Hitter Club, I mean, we set up templates, Rob especially, for just killer schema where we do we teach, we show you how to do the call. I mean, we don't just tell you, we literally show you step by step how to set up the schema, how to do all the calls, how to make sure that your schema validates. We even show you a hack, how to get Google in there, looking at your schema, and then how to get Google back in there to recrawl your schema. And on the second time around, on the second go around, Google actually will crawl most of your website, going through all of the different schema, how it since everything is calling to each other, the bot will actually go at the code level throughout your website, which is just a fantastic way of getting Google to look at your entire entity on the website and seeing how you're relating everything about your entity, not only to each other, but to everything else that's on the web. That's in the Heavy Hitter Club.
Yeah. And it's crazy because Rob and Pofu Live is the one that woke me up to like the different levels of schema that I just had ignored because I really hadn't thought that I needed it. And it just really opened up my eyes to like the possibilities. And I got to give it to Rob, man. I give him so much props because he built out all those like spreadsheets to code schema, like the templates, as you just mentioned, Marco. Yep. And God, I don't have the patience for that shit. And, God bless him for doing it, because that's the only reason I use the schema app, is just because I don't have the patience for that. But he's created some really cool templates and all of that. So I agree. Go to the Heavy Hitter Club if you want to learn more about schema, for sure.